Alright, Forest fans, Max Newton here on Talk Forest TV. Hit that like, comment and subscribe button, join the conversation. Giving you a quick preview of Nottingham Forest away at already relegated Sheffield United. It's a massive game for the Reds. I'm recording this whilst Luton versus Everton has just gone into the second half at 1-1. So obviously we need Everton to at least get a draw out of that game, preferably to beat Luton. I think Luton will be looking at that game. That's the game they've got to win. That really is their must-win game to have any chance of staying up. If Everton can win, however, and we can win tomorrow, and then maybe we get a couple of points back, then it could be all over in terms of Forest staying up and Burnley and Luton going down. And what I really don't want is for us to be going into the Burnley game on the last day of the season needing to get something, because I think that spells trouble for us. So it's a big game tomorrow. I was hoping to record this for you outside Bramall Lane, because I live in Sheffield and I'm about 20 minutes walk from Bramall Lane. And I've said no to a ticket for tomorrow. And the reason I said no to the ticket is because I'd have to be sat with a load of Sheffield United fans on about the halfway line. And I'm just not having that. It's not going to happen. It's not going to be a safe situation for me or the people around me or for the crowd. And the reason I might be sitting with those fans is because I work for Sheffield Hospitals Charity, which is a charity that supports the NHS and health and social care in Sheffield to pay for things that the NHS budgets can't cover, which is an amazing charity. And we've got a big fundraising day on May the 4th at Bramall Lane for the Forest Sheffield United game. So I'll be managing volunteer collectors who are shaking buckets and stuff around the ground. So if you see any, chuck a couple of quid in for me. Also, because it's May the 4th, we've got a bit of a Star Wars theme going on. So we've got Star Wars characters from the UK 501st Garrison, mainly stormtroopers and a Darth Vader, who are going to be there, saying hello, get your photo taken with a stormtrooper, say hello to Darth Vader, and may the Force be with us, because we need it tomorrow. People are looking at it as a game that's Forest expected to win, and we are expected to win, but let's not get too carried away. Sheffield United, even though they're already relegated, and even though they've had some hilarious results, notably losing 8-0 at home to Newcastle, which was phenomenal. And I know a load of Sheffield United fans. My boy, all his football mates, all his school mates are Sheffield United fans. So we're absolutely loving it. It's been brilliant. But they went ahead at Old Trafford against Manchester United. They went ahead against Newcastle at St James Park. They got thrashed, I think 4-5-1 or 4-0 at home to Burnley. But in all those games, they were the better side for 20 minutes, half an hour. But they can't take the chances, and the defence is absolute pish. I think they're 3 goals away from breaking Swindon's 42-game Premier League season goals conceded record, and then I think they need another 4 or 5 to break the all-time top flight goals conceded record. So that's more goals conceded already, more goals conceded like 3 weeks ago than Derby conceded in the year where they only got 11 points. That's how bad Sheffield United's defence are. So we need to take advantage of that. We played excellently at home to Man City, and if we'd have been better at finishing, we could have easily scored 3 goals against Man City. Really outplayed Man City. Thought it was a fantastic performance. We need to play like that, not sink to Sheffield United's level, which we seem to be doing when we play away at Everton, is sink to their level and take our chances. And for goodness sake, sort out defending at corners. So I expect Chris Wood to start up front. Anthony Elanga has to start. If Nuno does not start Anthony Elanga, he needs to be out of the job because he doesn't know football. Callum Hudson-Odoi has to start. Morgan Gibbs-White has to start. Rayner is not the player that's going to get us out of trouble and create things for us. He's a tidy midfielder, but he's not the answer that we need. I play Danilo. I play Ryan Yates because it's a championship game. Play somebody that bullied midfields in the championship. Ryan Yates needs to play. Dominguez, I'm sorry, he's just flatters to deceive, and he's way overrated. And I've said this numerous times on these videos. He can look good some games, but he can chuck in 2 or 3 2 out of 10s in a row and be absolute ramble. So I think Yates has to start, and I don't want, the back two needs to be Murillo if fit, and the big O, and Nico if fit, and Ole Einar. That has to be the starting lineup. Hopefully Tyrell Wadney is fit to start on the bench, and it could be a very handy person to come on. But we just need to sort out our shooting boots. We just need to take our chances, and we need to shoot when we have the opportunity to shoot. We sometimes tend to overplay a little bit. We need to not fall into the trap of something that we did at the start of the season when we played Burnley at home, Sheffield United at home, and Luton at home, which is, we thought we were better than we were, and we passed the ball around nicely, and we were patient, and we were coming backwards and stuff, and it all looked good. And I thought, oh yeah, we're a classy Premier League team now. And then it fell apart as soon as we put under any pressure, conceded goals. We need to get at them. We need to play like we did against Man City. We need to play, on the front foot, get at them from the start. Don't allow them to build up a head of steam with the crowd, because the crowd will soon turn on them and they'll be flooding out at half time if we can be a couple of goals up. Like, that's what everybody is making happen at Bramall Lane. We need to do this. We need to shut Jack Robinson up and, shut Chris Wilder up, and then go stick the greasy chip butty up their backsides, and we'll all be happy. All right? And, let's score the goals so that biased referees, incompetent, beyond incompetent referees, are not going to impact the game. Let's just take that out of the equation and go for it. Come on, you Reds. May the force be with us.